Once upon a time, in a small American town called Maple Creek, there lived a grumpy old man named Mr. Harold Banks. Harold was filthy rich, not because he was smart, but because he was mean. He ran the town's only pawn shop, charged ridiculous interest, and repossessed cars faster than the tow truck could show up. He didn't give to charity, didn't wave at the neighbors, and definitely didn't tip the pizza guy. But there was one living soul he adored. His black lab, Buddy. Buddy ate steak. Buddy slept on a memory foam bed. Buddy had a fancier life than most people in town. Every evening, Harold would sip his whiskey, scratch Buddy's ears, and grumble. "If only you could talk, Buddy. I'd charge people $5 to hear you say hello. I'd be richer than Elon Musk before breakfast." One day, Harold's young handyman, Jimmy, overheard this wild idea. Jimmy wasn't exactly the hardest worker, but he was smart. Smart in the I can sell ice to an Eskimo kind of way. So Jimmy cleared his throat and said, "Mr. Banks, sir, I actually know a guy, lives up in the Smoky Mountains, claims he can teach dogs to talk. It's kinda ... spiritual science." Harold nearly choked on his bourbon. "You're telling me you can make Buddy talk?" "Oh, absolutely, sir. 2 months of training, and Buddy'll be saying the Pledge of Allegiance." "How much?" Harold barked. Jimmy thought for a second. $5,000 plus travel expenses. Harold didn't even blink. He grabbed a checkbook faster than you could say dog treat. Jimmy took Buddy Bow. Instead of driving to the mountains, he drove straight to his parents' house 2 towns over. He dropped Buddy off in their backyard, gave his mum some money for dog food, and went fishing for the next few weeks. After 2 months, Jimmy came back to Harold looking extra serious. "Sir, great news and not so great news. Spit it out," Harold snapped. Buddy learned to talk. Like full-on English, but he started saying some weird stuff. "Weird like what?" Jimmy sighed. "Sir," Buddy said, "he's been watching everything you do. He said he's gonna tell the police about your creative accounting, something about the church donation box, to, and, the mayor's wife." Harold's face went from red to ghost white. "He what?" "I tried to calm him down, sir, but he just wouldn't stop. Said he'd expose the truth. So, I panicked." Jimmy looked down dramatically. "Sir, ... I had to put him down. For both our sakes." Harold nearly fainted. But after a long moment, he wiped his forehead and whispered, "You did the right thing, Jimmy. The right thing." Then he handed Jimmy a thick envelope of cash. "Here, take this, and don't ever mention this again." Jimmy left, whistling all the way home. Buddy was still alive, happily rolling in his parents' garden, chewing a tennis ball like nothing ever happened. With the money, Jimmy opened a small farm, married his high school sweetheart, and, rumor has it, taught his new dog to talk to for a price. Of course, meanwhile, old Harold started changing, maybe out of guilt. Maybe out of fear that his new cat might learn to talk next. He began donating to the local animal shelter, tipping waiters, and even smiling once in a while, though no one believed it was real. At night, whenever he heard a dog bark outside, his hands would tremble just a little, because, who knows, maybe Buddy really did learn to talk. Moral of the story: if your conscience doesn't talk to you, your dog just might.